Okay, I must really be in the mood. Must really be in the mood to do a lot of videos today. Um, Hi, I'm Bernie Bro. This is probably going to be my last video for today, but I figure I'll go and flap my gums. As you know, as some of you all probably already know, I'm in the Green Party now. I'm a registered Green. And I was a Bernie Sanders supporter. Still am a Bernie Sanders supporter. Very disappointed with Bernie Sanders not getting the nomination. So I'm going to do what I have been doing most of the time since since the early and mid 1990s, and that is to vote third party. As I said, I'm just used to doing that. The last time I voted for a major party presidential candidate was Bill Clinton in 1992. Not exactly proud of it, but uh, I would say that Bill Clinton was probably the worst decision I ever made voting. Actually, the second worst decision. The first, probably the worst voting decision I ever made was for a city council seat in 1995 in Greenville, voting for somebody who was supposed to be a fiery progressive, who unfortunately ended up turning alt right later on. Y'all probably know that guy. His name is William Gein from the Americans Legal Immigration, ALI-PAC. Um, Scumbag that he is. He's a scumbag. But he was supposedly liberal back in those days and duped a lot of liberals into voting for him. But but anyway, Bill Clinton was the second worst voting choice of my life. I don't know why I just went off on that tangent. But Green Party. Let's talk about the Green Party. There are two candidates now. There's actually multiple candidates. I going to say two because it will be one or the other, I believe. Um, and right now, until recently, it looked like Howie Hawkins was going to be the Green Party candidate for president. He is already the SPUSA, Socialist Party USA presidential candidate, but it looks like Howie Hawkins will be challenged by Jesse Ventura, who joined the Green Party several days ago in his native Minnesota. So I was already excited about the idea of voting for Howie Hawkins, but I'm in a conundrum because I like Jesse Ventura too. Now, ideologically, I am probably more aligned with Howie Hawkins because I'm a democratic socialist. He's probably a little further left than I am, and that's okay. But he's within the same universe when it comes to ideology. But then there's aspects of Jesse Ventura's ideology that's very appealing too. And I'm not a libertarian, but I do have libertarian inclinations. I'm very individualistic. I don't believe in I believe in the collective when it comes to the economy, but when it comes to when it comes to people, I believe in individualism. If that makes any sense. I don't think it's a juxtaposition, but a lot of people do. But they'll have to deal. Um, as I said, ideologically, on the left wing theories, that sort of thing, I'm more in line with Howie Hawkins. But I kind of like the free spirit and the individualism that Jesse Ventura embraces. And he is roughly social democratic across the board on the issues. He endorsed Bernie Sanders. And if you endorse Bernie Sanders in 2016, that pretty much tells me about someone. And I mean, both candidates are for the major things I'm for. they're major concerns of mine. Both candidates are pro-labor. Both candidates are for Medicare for all. Both candidates are against these wars abroad. Both candidates are suspicious of corporatism. Both candidates are opposed to the military industrial complex. Both candidates are for the people. As I said, on the ideology, I agree and I align myself more with Howie Hawkins. But on individualism and my libertarian side, even though I don't necessarily think Jesse Ventura is a libertarian, I identify with that side as well. I will tell you, with at least with Jesse Ventura, and I'm really would frown on the idea of having celebrities involved in the political process. But I think that I can see potential growth for the Green Party if Jesse Ventura was the nominee, because I mean everybody knows who Jesse Ventura is, and he would appeal to a lot of independents and people who may not necessarily, I mean, they're not necessarily view themselves as leftists. Maybe they'll realize that they are probably more left of center than they gave themselves credit for being. And so I'm thinking seriously about this, the conundrum of Jesse Ventura versus Howie Hawkins. Um, with Howie Hawkins, we don't we never met, but we know a lot of the same people. We mingle around the same political circles. We know the same people, as I said. He may know who I am, or have an idea, since he's in the Socialist Party USA, and I've been in the Socialist Party USA, somewhat of a major figure, kind of polarizing when I was in there. Um, so I'm in a conundrum between these two gentlemen, and I'm trying to decide for myself who am I going to support. But then I say to myself, does it really matter what I think? I I can sum this up. Whoever is the nominee between Jesse Ventura, Howie Hawkins, or some of the other Green Party candidates, I believe some of the candidates are running. I am planning to vote Green regardless in November, and I would be proud to vote for either Jesse Ventura, Howie Hawkins, or whoever is the Green Party nominee, because we need an alternative, a left wing alternative to the Democratic Party. I can't stress that enough. I can't stress that enough. And this is going to sound very controversial, but we need to build this party. I think we need to reach out. We need to reach out to Bernie Sanders like after this election. We need to reach out to AOC. We need to reach out to the squad, other members of the squad. We need to reach out to Tulsi Gabbard. We need to reach out to people who have a sense of independence within the Democratic Party to try to make a compelling case to make it go and make this the Green Party our vehicle, or launch a Labor Party, or through the mystery of magic, bring back the old Socialist Party of America of Eugene Debs and Norman Thomas. So that's my take. I work graveyard shift. It is time for me to get some sleep. Lord knows I need it. But if you like what you heard, feel free to press the like button. If you dislike it, you can go and do one of these. And tell your friends and tell all the people who are political junkies about this channel, and you and everybody else, please subscribe, leave a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. We will have a conversation. Promise. And I shall depart for the time being, and we will be back to chat once again.